Hi guys, I wanted to talk about something really important that I came to the realization of. For one, I know we're all in this journey that we want to become successful, become financially free, just be somebody that we're proud of, be somebody that doesn't have to worry about money, have the respect, the status, whatever it is that you're wanting. But the problem is we never seem to be able to get there. And we never seem to be able to get to what we see is success. I mean, for me, I think I would measure my success very, very materialistically by saying, oh well, the day I'm able to buy a Porsche or my dream BMW in cash, that is when I will be successful. Well, sometimes it hurts because you get so caught up in this dream that you get so caught up in the fact that you're not there. And it's really hard to stay in that difference and not know what to do to actually get you to the level that you want to go. And I realized something. I realized instead of us constantly looking at the end of somebody's journey, and that is something I've always done, and I've subconsciously integrated it into myself, where I'm looking at someone who's doing very well for themselves, and I will tell myself, well, if they can do that, why can't I? And my body doesn't register the fact that they have literally gone through a very meticulous journey, right? And that journey not only took them time, it took them effort, but it also took them a lot of failure and a lot of rejection and a lot of doubt. The same feelings that I'm feeling about myself, this person has also felt. It's impossible not to. We are not that special. We have all had self-doubt. We've all told had limiting beliefs. We've all doubted whether we could actually do this. But the difference between me and the person that I'm looking up to is that despite all that, they did not allow those emotions to control them or control the journey. And on top of that, they actually allowed their journey to take place, which is something that I haven't done. Allowing your journey to actually start and succeed and process so that you're actually on that upward trend is something that is going to be very hard to do when you're one, comparing, and when you're two, you don't know how to start. And when you do start, you're starting something that you genuinely don't even like to do. And when I say like, I'm not talking about you have to like the work. Work is still work. But when you're doing something that makes you absolutely fucking miserable, it's just not going to work because you're never going to want to show up consistently for it. And that, honestly, I'm going to say it now, I feel like I've had to come to that realization that what I'm trying to do, I hate it. I hate it. And that's why I'm not consistent. Even though I have succeeded in being able to carry out the skills that I know and have learned, I just hate it. It's not what I want to do. And because of that, because of the dread that I feel, where it's like, it's just not me, I'm not showing up for myself consistently, even though I know what I need to do for this to work and for this to double down. But that means doubling down on something that doesn't represent me, doesn't represent who I am. And I realized I need to pay attention to three things. One, what is the cash engine right now? What is giving me cash right now? And right now, that is the thing that I don't like, which I know how to do. If that's the case, fine. Let me focus on that and try to just inject cash in so that I can get out. The second thing is leverage. I'm going to leverage social media. It is literally free. And if you are not successful, you can't afford not to leverage social media at this moment in time. And I'm talking Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. The third one, which is honestly probably the most important, is what is the actual long term thing? What's your long term goal? What's the brand? What's the actual thing you want to do? Which to me is my consulting business. I want to start a consulting business where I'm helping people who were at a stage that I was before I started business. There is so much that I have learned, so much that I've had to implement, so many mistakes that I have made, so much trial and error. And I remember starting this off and going through this, and nobody was there to help me And when I did seek out help, usually through a paywall or behind a paywall, they still intentionally left out things that would have allowed me to just connect all the dots I needed, instead of giving me the bicycle with no chain, if that kind of makes sense. So the moral of this whole freaking video right now is you need to actually embrace and ride out your journey without looking at somebody who's just finished theirs. If you're able to do that and block out the emotions, there's no way in hell you will not be able to finally see the momentum that is needed for you to actually start seeing results. If you don't give yourself a choice, you also don't give your results a choice either. But if you don't actually give your journey a chance, and a journey is an ongoing thing, it means you're moving, it means you're on the way to something. It doesn't mean that you're on the sidelines watching somebody succeed, telling yourself that, yeah, I can do that, I have the potential to do that, but you're still watching them from the sidelines. That's a big lesson that I've had to learn and I've come to the realization of. If I want to be able to look back and actually see a change, I need to actually understand that this is my journey and I have to ride this out. If I don't ride this out, I'm going to keep stuck in this loop that I am in that feels like absolute torture. And honestly, I hope if any of you relate to this, and if you do, drop it down in the comments. But if you're tired of staying stuck in that loop and you get where I'm coming from, then I hope this video helped a little bit, because everything that I teach is exactly what I'm practicing. And I think that it could help. It's what I'm gonna do. So I'll see you there. I'll see you on the other side.